set for football. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Vikings take over first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss, 72 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So the first carry of the game under the belt for Emmitt Smith. And, of course, in his career, over 18,000 rushing yards, the all-time leader.
He can probably rest easy for a while about people chasing that number down. He's going to stay at the top because everyone's flinging it around instead of running it. We're going to need a real running back renaissance and an emphasis on the ground game to put that record in jeopardy. Is anyone even close right now?
Frank Gore about 6,000 away, and then AP 7,000 away still around there.
Wow, that's a lot of yards to make up. I think Emmitt Smith feels pretty good about the number he posted, 18,355 yards.
First down, Vic. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. On the move past the 40. Bulldozes past him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their head.
Touchdown, Patriots! Darren Waller, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not of skill most have been possessed. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick, that'll be caught by Rice. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage. Vick. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Darren Waller with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one. Not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And some room to work. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Man open, it's Moss complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He's got room at the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Travis Kelce, 55 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives them a lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're taking an extra point now, the ball's snapped at the 15 area.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
That'll be caught over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
Big play there for New England. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Vick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it here with Smith. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Vick to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Pats are able to move back in front. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And he is not going to get there. Boy, even with a Hall of Famer carrying the ball, the defense comes up big, and the try for 2 is thwarted. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a middle swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Mahomes going to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Vikings 15.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Mahomes. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have retaken a third-quarter lead. Mahomes will throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A third quarter now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Vick. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Vick to the air again. Over the middle to Evans.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From the red zone now, Vic.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Here we go. 6-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick. Touchdown! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick.
And the Patriots, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Vikings
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
at their own 15-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now here's Vick.
Open man downfield is Rice.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 5 touchdown passes now for Michael Vick.
And the Patriots use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
The kicker on.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Score Patriots 35, Vikings 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline and tried to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Pats are going to take over.
Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring the in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this.